I'm the daughter of Linda, who was Ernie's second wife. And I'd like to, did I say my name? Mm-hmm. I did? I'm Tanya. I have a couple of stories I want to share about Ernie. And in reflection, in the last week over a beer with my mom, we were laughing so hard. And she forgot this one, so I'm going to tell you what happened. So Ernie and my mom met 18 years ago at the Firefighters Club. I've never been. Oh, maybe I did once. Only once. So this is a place, I think, for 55 up, because at the time you were 57, and went to the Firefighters Club basically on a dare. And that is when she met Ernie. And she came home at like 1 o'clock in the morning and said, "You won't believe it, I actually met somebody." And I said, "Oh, that's exciting. Well, tell me about him." And she's like, "Well, he has the most incredible moves." Like, and I said, "Well, what do you mean?" She's like, "He's just like a wild man." And she was lit up like a light. I have not seen my mom like that in decades. I said, "Mom, that's really exciting, and you're like 57 and you met someone. That's awesome." So I think we talked till 2 in the morning, and then at 8 a.m. the next day, or the day up, the phone rang. "Jamie, Melissa, Aaron, it was your dad at 8 a.m. calling my mom. Early bird gets the worm." You were right, he's early for everything. So that was the beginning of this love affair. And then I can't remember how many months went by before my mom said, "Hey, I'd like you to meet Ernie." And I said, "Oh, that's great. Where are we going to go?" And she was like, "Let's have brunch at Milestones." I said, "Great." So I showed up. And your dad was suit on. He had like this mandarin collar shirt and this jacket, and everything looked pretty good. And he stood up and he hugged me, and I hugged him. I said, "Hi." And he's like, "Hi, nice to meet you." We sat down. We had an excellent brunch. And then after brunch, he pulls out this folder, and then he has a little grin on his face, and he slid the folder across the table. My mom had no clue what it was. And I looked at it, and I go, "What is this?" He goes, "It's my references and resume." He did. He said, "I'm fully qualified." So I opened it up, and I was laughing so hard. I had tears coming down my eyes, and 3 of us were laughing. And I just looked at him, I said, "You passed. I love you, you're great." So 18 years later. And then, as we know, Ernie got sick. And my mom and Ernie had talked about getting married several times in 18 years. And I'm all for love. I've always said, "Go for it." My mom's like, "I don't know." And then it was Ernie, "I don't know." But they lived together, and then they didn't. But they remained solid. And then finally they said, Ernie said, "Let's do it now." And so my mom came home and said, "I think it's time." And I said, "Oh, yeah, it's overdue." And so in 48 hours we pulled together this wedding. And my mom said, "Look at him, he's so happy." And Ernie said to me, "Look at her, she's so happy." And he said, "Your mom is so happy because I've given her full, complete control to do whatever she wants." But this wedding's for her. And my mom pulled me aside and go, "Look at him, he's so happy. This wedding's for him." And I said I couldn't help but laugh and cry because it's the gift of the Maggie. Do you remember that Christmas story? Yeah. It's about the woman that had long hair and the man that had the golden pocket watch. And at Christmas, they wanted to get something special for each other, and so the fellow sold his watch to buy her a beautiful comb for her hair.
and she cut off her hair to buy a chain for his watch. And that's the love of Ernie and my mom. And so the last funny thing is Aaron and I were having some food with them after the wedding. And we went to Vadas, which is it has an excellent Indian lunch, and it's cheap, right? So we go there often, and it's a lot of food for $8.95. So we were sitting there having this great meal, and there's a couple sitting on the side of our table, or just the table beside us, and Ernie kind of winked and smiled and said, "We just got married," and the couple said, "Wow, congratulations!" You know, and that's fantastic. And then I think I said something like they've been together for 18 years, and the couple went, "Wow, it's a long time." And Ernie said, "Yes, we just got married. It's been 18 years. I had to be really sure." So I'm sorry, my mom is deeply sweet and introverted, and like Ernie, he fathered 3 extroverted children. My mom birthed out 3 extroverted children, so I'm honored to share a poem my mom personally wrote on her behalf. It's called Poem for Ernie. I will think of you at the dances. You were so fun and strong. I couldn't keep up with you when you jived all evening long. I will think of you sitting in your chair, watching sports on this big TV. I will think of you tutoring math every day after 3. I will think of you coaching and refereeing basketball games, watching all the kids play and remembering all of their names. I will think of you doing shopping and the numerous chance meetings then. You were greeted by people. "Hey, Mr. Wee, you remember me? You were my teacher way back when." I will think of you holding hands on our long walks, sitting on park benches to rest and to talk. You would whisper to me that friends come and go, but our love always continues to grow. I will see you again in the stars and the sky when I need your strength, when it's time to cry. I will see you again in my thoughts that I treasure, because you will be with me forever and ever. I will remember the sound of your voice on the phone saying, "Hi, I'm on my way home."